Hello YouTube, Insane J here. Today's video, as you could have guessed, is about Minecraft Beta 1.4. Now, this video will be mostly centered around catching a wolf, because that little feline critter is the most notable update, unless you count bug fixes and a couple code editing changes that haven't done too much in the actual gameplay. So let's talk about wolves, first of all. Wolves are pretty fun, they're easy to tame, and they're a lot of fun to have around, even though they can die pretty easily. Their health goes up if you catch them, to a couple hearts if you're talking about the heart metering system. I believe it's a handful, maybe 5 or 6, and normally they only have 2 or 3 in the wild. If you hit one of them, just like pigmen, they'll come after you and their eyes ablazing in red. Otherwise, you can throw bones at it by right-clicking, and it will it'll eventually get all poofy. Hearts will come out of it, it'll get a red color, and it'll follow you around. Also, some cool things, it'll attack monsters that you hit, or just animals that you hit. It'll follow you around, just not in a straight linear path. It'll kind of wiggle around, have a mind of its own sort of thing. And it'll also play with ham if it attacks it, I believe. I haven't seen this happen, I don't know if this works that well, but it'd be cool if we saw it in this video. It also likes to eat ham, and when you bring out a piece of ham, it cocks its head and looks at you, and all that good stuff. I think that's about it, really. I pretty much covered it. There are a couple glitches. We'll probably get to that when I catch the wolf shortly. But for the most part, they're nice, easy, and adorable. Okay, so how do you catch a wolf? Before I see one, this would be a good thing to touch on. Catching a wolf is very simple. Just grab a couple bones. You can go out in the morning, right after nighttime. Sometimes you'll see them lying around. Otherwise, just kill a couple skeletons, and normally they'll pop right out. I'm going to cross over to that island over there real fast. Bones, in my opinion, are pretty easy to get if you're just watchful and you don't just kind of throw them out or put them in random chests. Normally, you probably want 5 to 10. Sometimes you can catch them on your first go. The first time I caught a wolf, I caught him in 1 bone, which was a little bit of a letdown since I had like 50 in my chest by the time I finally found that guy. But it shouldn't be too difficult for you guys. It wasn't that difficult as I went on and caught a couple other of my wolves. But I should mention that they are pretty hard to hang on to once you have them, because you'll find that it's kind of easy to hit them by accident if you're trying to dig down and they jump in front of you. So you'll have to make them sit by right-clicking. But even then, they kind of can get in the way. And then if a skeleton starts attacking you, they'll try to their heart's desire to protect you and normally die because of it if you can't go there immediately. It's very hazardous, but I would definitely say it's worth the whole catching thing, even though it might have taken me hours to get my first one. I'm pretty sure that was a strange circumstance. I found my other wolves quite soon. I believe I already mentioned this, but you find them in the forest biome, and the forest biome just means, as of right now, it just means there are a lot of trees around. Tundra is another option, though. Forest or tundra. Tundra is the same thing as a forest, but it's snowy instead of luscious and green. Luscious and green. Alright, so now that I'm in a tundra area, you can tell it's a tundra because the trees look really bunchy, or someone once compared them to Christmas trees, and sometimes they do indeed look like Christmas trees. We should, there he is. We should, you can normally, in tundra areas, find them easily, because tundras are pretty much the only area with a lot of snow. So once you encounter a wolf, don't hit it. It might start attacking you. It will cock its head when it looks at you. That's not like a mating call. Just right-click it with your bone. So I'm going to go up to it, and boom! And sometimes I can actually get it to come towards me if I throw the ham. See, you have to get its attention. Alright, so chase after it, and boom! Boom! That's 2, that's 3. Okay, so now it's sitting down, and it's my friend. If I start running around, you'll see it quite circuitously follows me. But it follows me indeed. In its tail, its height signifies how, hold on, let me make it sit down. Oh, wow, okay, so wolves sometimes come in packs. In this case, they sure did come in packs. That one only took 1. I believe this one took 3. And this guy was my main guy, so we already know. So, alright, wolves are pretty interesting. Their height, depending on how high the height is when they're not sitting down, that will tell you how much health they have left. They'll follow you, by the way, if you have ham and they see you, their heads. That's pretty creepy, isn't it? Da-na-na-na. Alright, so, oh. Whoopsie. I meant to right-click him, but I didn't. If you see, if I hit this pig, the wolves that aren't sitting down will go and kill it. And, alright, so let's talk about the wolves a bit. Yep, their height is indicated by the height of their tail. You can right-click with raw beef and give them some food, and they'll also stand up. They also like it if you just kind of hold it or hang around with them. In my opinion, at least, they cock their head and look around it. It's funny. And that's pretty much it about wolves. Wolves are a lot of fun. They do come in packs often, so if you find one, don't just leave. I'd hang around. They're only 1 block high, and they can always get through 1 block passages. So if you're afraid that it's gonna let spiders in when you let door openings and stuff like that, or if maybe your wolf can't get through a door and you want to make it a little dog door, then that should work out just fine. Alright, so that's pretty much it about wolves. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys catch your own wolf and have a lot of fun. A little while ago, and I believe maybe 2 videos ago, I talked about I'm giving away a free copy of Minecraft. I will be choosing that contestant quite soon, so stay tuned. You can comment on that video right after you watch this, and you will still be entered in, because, you know, giving you guys a chance. By the way, I think I saw a creeper in the distance. They will not attack creepers, and you should kind of understand why they wouldn't. But, yeah, alright. Okay, so I'll see you guys in 2 days or sooner if you follow me on Daily Booth or the Twitter or whatever. Alright, see you guys later.